decided to take the plane from Manila to Hong Kong. It was really cheap. Round trip was just over $200. And it's been an interesting trip so far. It started off with having to go through immigrations to leave the Philippines, and we had to confirm our relationship, and that took some time. And then before that, the taxi cab driver took us to the wrong terminal. That was nice of him. So then we had to take another taxi to the right terminal. But we're here. Since the statue of the Buddha is actually so close to the airport, and the airport's about an hour away from where our hotel is, we decided to see the Buddha first. It's 8 a.m., so it's really early. We got plenty of time. But we were going to take the cable car to the Buddha, and we get to the cable car, and we find out that the Tung Chung cable car is closed for 3 weeks. So we're taking a bus. Station that is not working today, so we're taking the bus to the Buddha. And it's already been kind of a long day because we got up at 2:30 and our flight left at 5:40, so we left at 3, just after 3. So it'll be a long day. Okay, Polin Monastery and Big Buddha. So we're here, and when they say Big Buddha, they are not joking, because that there, my friends, is a big Buddha. So that's the big Buddha, and here's the entrance art. Tell you, the bus ride was about 40 minutes after we left the airport, and that was the second bus ride, and to be honest with you, we were both starting to lose interest a little bit, but now that we're here, this looks exciting. Okay, this is the Buddha Park, and you see we're down here at number 1, and all along the walkway here is the 12 Divine General stone statues. Now these here are the 12 Divine Generals. You know, one of my big complaints whenever I go anywhere is there's tourists. So many tourists everywhere. You're stumbling over them in tour groups. It's 10 after 9 and there is no one here. Just us. Isn't that perfect? This is the way to sightsee when there's no one around. So this is, I guess you'd call it the walk of the 12 Divine Generals. Chinese really like these big entrance gates, and you'll see them everywhere. To anything important, you're going to see an entrance gate, at least one. Another Divine General. And another Divine General. Now you really don't want me to go through 12 Divine Generals, do you? So let it suffice to say that there's a lot of generals here. Well, here's a little trivia for you. The 12 generals represent the Chinese zodiac. So 12 symbols, 12 generals. Cool. The best part about this Buddha is it's right in the middle of the mountains. It was really a scenic drive up here. And we're high in the mountains, and the mountains are still higher than us. So this is cool. This is very cool. And no tourists. No tourists. Well, the reason there's no tourists here is because the Buddha is closed until 10. I'll tell you, Jesus doesn't have closing hours. But for some reason, Buddha does. Remember that. So it's 9:30, we just gotta wait a half an hour until we can get up there. But we're gonna just walk around this area a little bit. There's a temple down here that we're gonna go check out right now. You can see back here in the woods. You know, I keep walking around and I just see these great shots of the Buddha here, and I gotta take them. Billy and I are laughing because every time I turn around I find a spot that's a good shot. About 5 minutes till we can walk up there before the Buddha opens. This is the skinny Buddha, not the fat Buddha. There's a story behind the skinny Buddha and the fat Buddha. I can't remember what it is. Well, we waited patiently and now the Buddha's open and we're gonna start climbing. Yep. Lots of steps. Lots and lots of steps. You're on the wrong side, dude. Well, not quite half the way. It's definitely a workout. Yeah, not even halfway up yet. The big Buddha. Now, what I always find interesting about the Buddhism and the symbols is if you look right in the middle of Buddha's chest, he's got a backward swastika, which obviously predates the Nazis. But being a Westerner, it always looks weird, you know, seeing anything with a swastika in the middle of his chest. And as you can see down here, he's sitting in a big lotus flower. They always depict him sitting in a huge lotus flower. No idea really why. And there's something going on with his hair too that's important, and he's got those big ass ears that, I don't know, maybe he just hears really well. Well, I made it. We made it. As you can see, we are pretty high up. How many stories? I would say the base of this is maybe 10 stories in the air. And the Buddha itself, the entire construction is like 1, 2, 6 or 7 stories tall. It's huge. A lady gave me an information sheet and I thought she was after some money, and I probably should have took it because it probably described everything I'm trying to tell you now. Circling the Buddha are these guys, and they are they're offering, this one's offering a lotus flower. This one is offering, that looks like fire itself, like a torch maybe is offering. And there's another one here that's offering produce. I'm sure all this is very symbolic. And once again, these guys are probably 3 times the size of a normal person. Pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. It's kind of what we were predicted, that it was going to be a mix between sun and thunderstorms. So hey, how's that for a variety? We're just hoping that we get done with this section of our trip before it starts thunderstorming. But up here from the Buddha, look at this view. It's just like the most amazing view ever. Too bad it's foggy because you can't really see that this is the bay. And these are all little individual islands out here. It's beautiful. I'd love to see this on a clear sunny day. And Buddha's butt. The big butt of Buddha. Just a spectacular view from up here. It's wonderful. And like I said, we're in the mountains, but there's mountains taller than us for sure. More of these guys over on the other side here. Wait a minute, let's stop and look at this view here. Thrilling, huh? This is really cool. I've been to Hong Kong 4 times. And it's the first time I've been up here. Yeah, okay, one's offering music, another one's offering treasure. This is a bowl of incense, so it's some sort of worship. The lotus flower on this one, I think, deals with peace and harmony. The fire, I'm not sure what fire is supposed to, and then obviously bounty with the food at the end, but I'm not sure what the fire is supposed to represent. We just noticed that the clouds in the background make the Buddha look like he's ready to fall over on top of us. It's really disorienting. It's crazy. Well, I must say that was very cool. It was a pain in the butt walking up there. But, you know, once you get up there, it's just amazing views. We stayed up here for well over an hour. It's just, you know, it's a great place to visit. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I finally got to do it. Waiting for my wonderful Jelly back there. She just got a new camera, so she's already taken 200 pictures, and we've only been here 2 hours.